Hello again. Good same evening slash day. I am Lulu. This is another transmission from Nibelheim. We're gonna finish this goddamn whiteout challenge. We're going to finish it. Don't 100% remember where I was. I know it wasn't that long ago. It was only like an hour and a half since I've streamed. Surprisingly, a lot happened in that amount of time. This truly is a cursed weekend. But it is what it is. 31 minutes. Do we need to keep you going? It's potable, so I'm going to say no. I'm going to say that we just needed to sleep. I think so. Oh, I may want to shut my door the rest of the way. We'll see. Pardon me for a moment. Right. Come on. Finish strong, finish strong. Plenty of water, baby. I'm not worried about it.
Man, I could eat anything.
No, it's fine. What do I have on me? I know I just got done hunting some stuff. You need some work. I see. Wood, food. We're just staying focused. Fish this time will be fine. I hear crows. Didn't I already pick you over? I must have already picked that over. I'm not bothering. There's the bear. Don't have my rifle. Not gonna fuck with that. I mean, I might pop a shot off at it, but I'm not terribly invested. We don't want to do anything stupid, do we? Alright, it's a little cold in here. That's not fantastic. It's the opposite of fantastic. Dawn is breaking. 40% chance. Again, not great. I mean, we're in it now. Break that ice, baby. I didn't bring any fire material, did I? Nope, I sure didn't.
I made it through another night.
Not gonna make it through another night without fire materials. Oh, there's something out there too. Which is probably something else that I shot. You know?
All I can think about is food.
Yeah. Just trying to stay front of the bear. He's gonna hit that corpse before I am. It does me no good to be out there in that fishing shack if I don't have fire, because it's hella cold already. I see.
Jesus, this is cold.
Oh yeah, it's super cold, my baby. Trying to take care of that problem right now. Okay. Eat something. Oh. Warm up. Pick up. It's still gonna be ass out, isn't it? There is a bear. I presume a V-bear? Don't really love where it's at. I see 2 dead bodies. There's one right there. There's one right here. It's not a whole lot. But I will take it. Where the bear at? Over here. I'm guessing it was returned. There it is. attacked by this bear. This fucking bear, where's the fucking bear? How did I not get attacked by the fucking bear? Hi, baby. I can hear you through my headphones. What's up?
God, I did anything right about
Oh
now.
god, I can still run. That's shocking. Hi, baby. Okay, I'll take that. I'm not gonna complain at all. Here, put a bunch of wolf meat in ya. Hi, buddy. I need you to chill, okay? It's very late, buddy. You're not going out. We might have to listen to him cry a little bit. I'm very sorry. Trust me, I am very sorry. Not even to you guys. To me. I cannot stand it. It breaks my heart.
I'm so hungry.
Oh well. There's food. There's water. Time check. Midday. I have cleaned off those bodies. That's fine. I've got lines to snap. Hi, baber. I don't like that. That just changed color. Yep. That's not good. Yep. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Must be right, yeah. Must be right. Look left or right. Don't change anything. Just keep walking. Okay. Not quite the shoreline I imagined. However, head on straight. Okay. Orme. Sir. Hang on. Are you done? Silly. Love you.
need to rest soon.
Too big of a fish. Too big of a fish. Still need to maximize this time, so I'm going to take a little nap to both warm up, get some more fatigue off of me, and save. Sounds like the storm has calmed down a little bit.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now. Alright, it's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter. I need to find a place to rest.
Baby, you in it. Don't be silly. Don't let's be silly.
I could eat anything right now.
The boy got the zoom so bad. Hi, I see you zoom in. Hi, buddy. Don't. Do not. Oh boy. Okay. Wow. Let's just hop in here real quick. Seriously, I have just enough food to make the check mark right now. That's wild. I wonder what happens if you get all the check marks before day 30. Let's find out. All I need to do is grab some more reclaimed wood. I can do that. Come on. This is gonna do us on that. Purple. There it is. There it is. There it is. You don't even have to make it to the end of the timer. Yes. Yes. Years.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
You don't need to, baby. You all done. Confirm. I don't care that it just restarted me on it. I'm delighted. Why is my escape button not working? There it is. Because it was still in the animation. We did it! It only took... Wow, that only took me an extra 20 minutes. So what would that be? Just under 10 hours. Ugh. Confirm. Finally. I'm very satisfied. I'm very satisfied. I want to see my chibi. It's been so long. Yeah, shift tab. Oh, if anybody, it's a great time to be promoting oneself. Hey, if you've enjoyed what you've seen so far and would like to either get me a new mic stand, because this one apparently wants to keep going down. Hey, look at the raid. Hi, raiders. Didn't even see you there. I was so absorbed in finally beating that stupid challenge. Thank you so much for the raid. If anybody has enjoyed themselves, I absolutely would love to play some more of The Long Dark. I have most of it already, but I do not have, this was the name I was looking for earlier, Tales from the Far Territory. So, if you would like to, feel free to steam it up. Which one was which one? Which one that I had just beaten? That's going to be Whiteout Challenge. And, you know, didn't mean to alt out of the game. My bad. In hindsight, what I meant to say is that it's kind of amazing that it took me that long to finally beat it. I've been trying to beat Whiteout for literally years. Just getting shit RNG, staying with it too long with bad RNG. At a certain point, if you don't have that rifle, you gotta go. I don't know what that is. Oh, wait. Fury then silence. I read it literally. Furry then silence. And I was like, well, I mean, I'm not a furry, but I'm not judging. But you meant fury. Cool. That's cool as hell. I'm really glad to hear that Long Dark has a strong community. Being a bit of a solo troll in life, hearing about communities doing stuff like that, it's really awesome. I hope someday I change. Oh no, it is furry. Okay. Oh, because hunting. Got it. Clever. Clever, clever, clever. Wow. I'm not going to end streaming for the night, but I am going to switch games for now. I think 10 hours of this is quite good for now. So we're going to say good on Long Dark. Thank you for your service, Long Dark. Thank you. Thank you. Waving at camera, even though more waving at program. Let's go ahead. Let's switch this beach up, because I know exactly what I'm jumping to. There it is. I'm blind. And hello, person the person. Love the name. That's really cool. I like that. There we go. This is what I was looking for. There we go. Hopefully that just updated my stream information. We're switching to Raft, which I have not run yet on this new rig while streaming. So hopefully I won't freak out. That on, turn that off. Where you at? Steam? There's the Steam. Yo. Thank you. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the rumor mill, so I will take all rumors with a fairly large grain of salt. But just because you gave me a heads up, it's going to be a boulder of salt. Someone walks up to me like, hey, it's not a person. I'm going to be like, if you say so. But I don't believe you. I got you. I got you. Load that world. So this is like halfway through. I was playing this for fun, not necessarily for stream, whereas Whiteout, I started it up straight for that after the last failure. Seriously, I jump back and forth between Long Dark and Raft all the time. Unfortunately, it's very hard for me nowadays. It's been very hard for me for about the past 5 years or so, a little bit more than that, to really jump into any new games. Think comfort shows or comfort movie, but comfort games. I have a couple hundred of games sitting on Steam that I've never even downloaded, let alone started. Nope. Give me my comfort games, please. Where's my RimWorld? Where's Raft? Unfortunate. Oh, I would love to hear your experience with that. That's very interesting. What do you mean the learning cliff that is the Long Dark? Well, I suppose if you're going in at a harder difficulty level, perhaps. But I would love to know what you mean by that. To me, the hardest thing, whenever I switch back and forth, like, again, this happened to me while I was streaming earlier. I'm like standing there in front of something, pretend I'm in Long Dark right now, just like hitting E, and nothing's happening. And I'm like, why is nothing happening? Because you're playing Long Dark, it's click and hold. It's not E. You're not playing Raft right now. You can do it. You know, like, but, you know, we all have our own thing. Ah, Souls player. Understood. Whereas, like, I don't even want a challenge like that anymore. I was never Souls level to begin with. But in my old age, fuck no, man. Fuck no. But I admire the hell out of people who both do that, who all three do that, are decent at it, and enjoy it. What was I doing at this tiny island? I think I was just stocking up. Because I was... Whoop, wrong button. I was at Tangaroa, but I was very... I don't want to say unprepared, but perhaps under-resourced. So I just decided to float around for a while. Nice. That's very impressive. Very impressive person. Very impressive, comma, person with a capital P. I noticed that I have walked in a circle like 5 times and done nothing. Should probably do something. Either I have managed my inventory, or I still need to hit this up. I seem to remember going around it, though. You know? I might just say that I'm good. I could use the wood, though. Could definitely use the wood. Actually. Wouldn't mind a bit of a snack, either. Don't mind if I do. Oh, double snack. This is a mango tree. And those, like, that's the opposite of why it took me so long to beat Whiteout right there. Just like sheer luck / lack thereof. Need that fucking rifle, need the fucking rifle, need the fucking rifle. finally get a run, the one that I just did, with the rifle, and I can't find a goddamn hatchet anywhere. A hatchet. Basic shit. I need to go back and highlight when I did find the hatchets, though, because it was pretty funny. 2 areas that, honestly, one of them I didn't even know was a spawn point for a hatchet at all. I'm just painfully over thorough with my searching. So I couldn't abide the fact that I had like one more corner and I'm over encumbered, so I'm moving very slowly. And I'm like, but if I don't check that last 50 feet, I'm going to be pissed at myself because there's going to be a goddamn hatchet over there. And there was. So now I have my hatchet. I'm happy. That's great. And then the same thing happens again like an hour later. Another hatchet. Thanks for making me go all across creation. Ah, and I did have enough flowers. Excellent. My bee box is working. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, I've gotten trees. You can stay. That's fine. Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I'm getting pushed all around. Was just gonna let myself float there for a minute, but never mind. Come on, baby. Get unstuck. There we go. Oh yeah. I'm wildly not in the right direction. We'll start going the right direction again. Better. Okay. At least I know where to look. Yeah. For the most part, I got real good at hunting the spawn points in Coastal Highway for the rifle. Got that down really good near the end. Never had a problem with the hatchet. Until the run that I finally beat it on. So, as much as I am complaining, I am grateful that I found a hatchet. I'm grateful that I found 2 hatchets. And I'm grateful that I managed my time well enough to pump out enough water, food, not cut too much into my wood. Yeah. Pretty happy about that. Right. These boxes, man. I only recently put these boxes in, so if you see me, like, getting stuck on them a lot, at least you can walk over them. It's because I'm not used to them being there. I do love split islands like that. They're very cute. You know what? Sure. Let's go over. Might have a reef. Might get a little bit of metal. Get some more wood. Get something. Don't need any more flowers now. Now that my bee box is working. I wonder if I still have my big ol' raft save. I think I do. I know what you mean. I never made one quite that big, but I made one. It must have been, if each one of these does 100 bases, it must have been close to 400 then. It's just fun. I like decorating my shit. It's like with Minecraft. It was like, give me more stuff to decorate my shit with. I mean, obviously now there's way more stuff. I haven't played Minecraft in a long time, but... Wharf, please. I don't have a paddle. I don't have a paddle. No. You know what? I'm a big girl. I can swim. I'm big, I'm tough, I can do it. before I empty out my shit. Inventory management. Wow, you've been busy? Inventory management. So I came in here to chop this down. I'm not sure that's... Yeah, that might be with me, actually. Yeah, see, I just did it again. I just clicked it to pick it up. Not playing Long Dark anymore. Fucking hitbox, man. Pick it up. Time for a new battery. That'll be fine for a minute. Interesting. Can't build for shit. I'm trying to picture what that would look like. It's kind of funny in a charming way because the whole reason I got into Minecraft was way back. This must have been 2010, maybe. The guy I was with at the time, he started playing it. Pardon me, I gotta fix my mic stand. And I was watching him play it, and, you know, the first day, the first night, I remember him either going into a cave, or, like, digging into the ground, or doing a turd of dirt around himself, or whatever. All perfectly acceptable solutions. And I remember just simply thinking, I want to build a house inside of a cave. That's all I want. That I must have this game right now, and that is the sole purpose that I want this for. Because I enjoyed that experience of like, oh shit, it's dark out and the creepers are... Well, wait a minute. I'm inside of a mountain. Bitches can't get me. And then you just build. Love that. Love it. That up. I was doing inventory management and I got distracted by my story. It's not like we're working on anything desperately pointed right now. I don't remember where my shit is. You beat me to it. I just read your first thing and I was like, that's pretty... I see what you mean, utilitarian. And then you said Dwarf Kingdom and I was like, yeah. I see what you're doing. Absolutely adore that. It's so cozy, for lack of a better word. You can have creepers, spiders, everything on top of you. You can hear it going off all around you. And if I am inside my little cave house, I'm so happy. It doesn't matter. What am I doing? There's one thing that I don't like about bringing you all into my raft game right now is that it's not very organized at the moment at all. I'm just gonna waste so much time running back and forth going, where's this go? Wait, what? Didn't I just look here? Yeah, you did. And you're gonna do it 500 more times. This is your hell. guess I don't have a spot for mangoes or anything. Does make sense, though. I don't really have them around very much. Wasn't this... No? They're up here, aren't they? Yep. Eggs. Yeah, no. Change my mind. Change my mind. You. 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 Excellent. I love Subnautica so much. We have to talk about Subnautica. Hang on. Since this is live and doesn't pause, I absolutely must go to the main menu for a moment. Hey, I gotta talk about this. I found this deeply distressing news to find this morning when I woke up. I took a screenshot of it. Give me just a moment. Not that there isn't far more distressing shit in the world than what I'm about to talk about, but as far as video games and specifically Subnautica go, Subnautica 2 publisher, was it Crofton or Crafton? I can't remember which. Crafton commits to being an AI first company. Two things. No, number one, first of all, anybody who's still here, especially person, because I'm addressing person directly, but anyone else who's here, first of all, thank you very much for being here. Welcome to Transmissions from Nibelheim. I am Lulu, and it's lovely to meet you. I am pro AI. Proudly. And I can get into why in a minute. But not in art. Whether it's games, writing, movies, I don't care. Keep your shit out of it. Keep your shit out of it. I shouldn't even really be in most of the places that it currently is in, but we won't get into that. This fucking news. I've been worried ever since the whole intrigue between the original developers and Crafton blew up. And it initially just looked like, you know, business gone awry. But just general business gone awry, right? It's not fine, but it's fine. This AI bullshit? Oh, Crafton, if I had any good grace for you left, because I desperately want Subnautica 2. Desperately. I will never give you money for it now. Ever. Until you back out of this shitty stance, you will never get a cent from me again. And I've been champing at the bit for that game. One could easily argue that part of the reason I got my rig back up and running again was in anticipation of something like Subnautica 2. Nope. Backtrack on this shit. You're never gonna see this. You don't give a shit who I am. Backtrack on this. It's bad business. It's bad for humanity. It's bad for art. I'm gonna look at my chat now. Goodbye, theoretical Crafton representative. Seriously, God have mercy upon Subnautica's soul. Can you fucking believe that? So it wasn't new news this morning, apparently. This says it was from 2 days ago. I don't keep up, but like... Ugh. Utterly disgusting. 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 I genuinely hope that Crafton goes completely bankrupt. I hope they get cratered by this lawsuit. I hope that, was it Unknown Worlds, gets everything that they want, and then some. I hope they get all the IP rights back, and I hope that they go on and try again and develop Subnautica 2 for real. Fuck Crafton. I've put my glasses back on. Oh, I'm very interested in hearing about that. How did Below Zero hamstring the series? I thought it was delightful. I really enjoyed how it expanded things. I love building on land, as well as being able to build on sea. It was very short, comparatively. I would have liked more out of it, but I also just saw it as a stepping stone for the next one. But I also didn't do homework on it, so I'm more than willing to hear what you have to say about it. But yeah, the dev drama is absolutely cooking, cratering, destroying, atomizing Subnautica 2. At this point, I don't know how they're going to come back from it. So, really, I wonder why. Again, I'd be desperately interested in finding it. Person says Below Zero alienated a large majority of the OG player base. Yeah, I do remember that. The person makes an excellent point. In fact, you remind me. So I had access to Below Zero in early access, like early access, when there was like barely a chapter going on. It was just empty. But it showed so much promise. Even then, even when it was wholly and just gappy and just bad, because it was I mean, fuck, man, I wouldn't even go as far as saying it was barely out of alpha, because it was barely stable, because it wasn't stable. But you're right, like the story changed a bunch. And that was unfortunate. You're absolutely correct. I completely forgot. The Yapperton that is Robin. I don't mind her at all. I don't adore her, but I don't mind her. But I also get that. For instance, get off me, knock off me. I'm not the hugest fan. I'm using this as supporting evidence for people who would feel the opposite of how I feel. Silent protagonists, like Link, like Chrono, stuff like that. Never was a huge fan. Ever. Because at that point, like, just, I don't know, make the player character a robot or something, man. If they're not going to have any personality, if they're not going to say anything, or make them mute, like actually canonically mute. I always hated that about Chrono. But then again, I'm not the biggest fan of Chrono Trigger. And I just never really was that into Legend of Zelda. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm biased because of stuff like that. But then again, I'm a lady of a certain age, so if I wasn't into the games of Legend of Zelda, but I am 42. I have no problem telling you guys that. That means that I most definitely remember, well, excuse me, princess. So Link definitely speaks, even though he doesn't. So I'm just rambling at this point because I wanted to comb my hair and I can't read the chat without my glasses, without leaning in. So I really apologize. Give me one moment. My hair has grown out far enough now on this side that it doesn't Velcro everything down immediately, but it will still attempt to Velcro down here, thereby making me look absolutely insane. So that's why I was taking care of that in the middle of that. See, now I do agree slash disagree. I would say my agreement balances out because I really liked the addition of the sea truck and stuff. I, if you want to make me happy in a game, give me a mobile base. Raft, 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 mobile base. Your bitch loves a mobile base. So like, which I mean, don't get me wrong, the Cyclops is a mobile base too, but I really liked how it was modular, I guess. I don't know. I really like the Cyclops too, so I can hardly, I would be a liar to say that I don't. There are, well, no, there are a couple places in the original Subnautica that I find really annoying on the map too. I was about to point out one place that I find really annoying consistently on Below Zero, but then I was like, yeah, but you have a few of those in regular Subnautica too. Whether that's user error or not, I don't know, but the atmosphere definitely is different. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing in my opinion, though. It's just different. To use a movie analogy, maybe you like all the Alien movies, but sometimes you want to watch Aliens, and sometimes you want to watch Alien 3, and sometimes you want to watch Alien, and none of the others will ever fill that need. If you're in an alien mood and someone goes, well, here's all three of the others, and I'll even play them for you and rub your feet. Lovely, but that doesn't fulfill my alien need right now. So I guess, depending on what mood I wanted, I would load up either Subnautica or Below Zero. And I need to get caught up on your... I'm terrible with staying in sync. It did have some plot holes. I wanted so much more out of Marguerite, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, it just... Not even just the plot hole, but, like, give me more. She's... Once you get done with her, if I'm thinking of the right character, she's just sitting in her base in her chair with her snowstalker, which I love, by the way. Go off, queen. Love it. I will disagree about the employee negligence thing. It wasn't employee negligence. She was actively undermining the company, so she was being a vigilante or something like that. So it's not really employee negligence. But she did get herself killed. Mm-hmm. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, she just becomes a glorified set piece, which is deeply, deeply unfortunate. I thought she was really cool. I thought everything that they were doing was really cool. Stop. Like, literally, like, oh, you're doing something really cool, and you start running in a direction, and you get yanked back. Because it just stops. And it's really unfortunate. Oh, yeah. But that's what I mean, though. I mean, even though she was, one could argue, doing what she did for the right reasons and exacting a type of justice, yeah, a revolutionary can get themselves killed. Absolutely. So she did get herself blowed up. It's really unfortunate about the innocent man. I just don't think that they did enough with Marguerite, period. And I think you're right. Like, it could have leaned into antagonist. It could have leaned into anything. Just do more. You gave her 2 or 3 jobs and then you make her sit in a chair. Cut off. Everything just felt cut off. Thank you for entertaining my need to speak without running around in circles, burning resources. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, she should have taken longer to warm up. And assuming the rest of the... if I remember correctly, it's been a long time. Like, from the information pieces we get, the background pieces we get, from the trauma that she suffered once she was on the planet, on top of her already troubled background, I'd be feral. I'm sorry, you want me to trust you, a human, ever again? Okay. Sure, I'll just keep literally 5 knives in my boot. Was I already over there? Of course not, because there's shit on it. I was gonna swim over there, empty out, mostly empty out already. I was gonna take care of this, throw shit into the furnaces. Okay. And you, where'd you at? Excellent. Okay. Oh, I don't have a spear. I've got the HK, but I really don't want to waste it on Bruce. Yeah. I mean, I've got it set on easy, so he's not going to kill me. Because literally, in my experience, that's really the only difference, is how much damage he seems to do with each chomp. And bitch, I ain't got time. Ain't no one got time for your bullshit. Alright. Didn't really take assessment of what I needed. I probably could use some scrap. Not gonna find dirt here. And I know I've been using that because I need to get some grass plots going. So we won't be replenishing that at the moment. Doesn't look like we'll be getting any metal either. Not copper. If I can make one petty complaint. There's not enough to do with copper in this game. There's copper everywhere. There's not enough to do with copper. What a great question. You know what? I can do you one better. Bear with me. I don't think I've played this on this computer yet. Or rather, on this build of this computer. Same rig as I had when I was streaming before, but had to update a lot of stuff. This is a perfect time to remind everybody, if you've enjoyed anything you've seen, definitely taking any and all financial support that you'd like to throw my way. See my links in my link tree. Anyway. Right. Boop. Yes, please. I think I got everything. Yeah. Normally don't do this while I'm streaming, so I feel like I'm forgetting something. Hey, hi. It's Subnautica. That. Looks like the audio's running. Good. Fantastic. Hey, just kidding. Let's change it from Raft. Boom. Let's change it to Subnautica. If I could spell. There we go. There we go. Again, hopefully it's updating. There we go. Hell yeah, bruv. Oh, I must have been playing it before I updated. Okay. Yeah, got some older games in here, huh? 2019, man. Favorite. I don't know. What a good question.
Passing 100
I like
meters.
areas that are pretty,
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
which isn't even the right word.
Passing 200
That have a
meters.
specific
Oxygen efficiency
aesthetic of
greatly
their own.
decreased.
That I find remarkable. And I suppose that could be anywhere, so that isn't very helpful. Sure. No, I mean, that's honestly, I would argue, part of why I like the sea truck better. I do like that you've got all this space in here. That's nice. But as you say, it's too big and clunky. And it's not supposed to be nimble. That's what the Seamoth is for. But like, if you're gonna shackle us to this for the rest of the game after a certain point in time, please don't make it, I was gonna say, a nightmare. More difficult than it needs to be. Where the f am I? Right, this boy. What a mess of a base. Oh, hi. How's it going, bud? Do you want to go in my, you're going to go in my aquarium. So this is a hot mess. And I love having my aquariums. I probably have more stuff to dump, don't I? Tab, it's tab in this one. No, I really don't. Huh. I must have did that before. I had a whole bunch of sand sharks that I had to empty out. I think I know where you're talking about. I mean, I do like the blood kelp. It's really cool. Why did I do this? Just trying to be clever and just have solar power, but this is hella deep? Or was it not about clever and I was desperate? This is too far to be desperate. But here we are. But baby, here we are. Always have some backup power, I guess. Well, it looks funny. Kind of like how ridiculous it is. Do I have anything in the round thing up there? I don't think I do. Now kiss. Okay.
Welcome
Nope.
aboard, Captain.
Not at all. Fantastic. What a waste of time. Excellent, 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 excellent. What a great use of time. Goodbye. Well, and I've got a bunch of stuff noted. And that's after that's been turned off. So I've got a fuck ton. Not the signals, obviously. Another small complaint. I would like more characters on my beacons. Edgeworld is not, that's not me trying to be like hardcore. That was supposed to be like at the edge of the world, but there wasn't enough space, so Edgeworld. Oh, I'm so sorry, I missed something. Okay. There's just so many cool places. I love being around the sea treaders. The Grand Reef's so beautiful. I do not like the sparse reef. It's too sparse. The blood kelp's cool as fuck. There was a lot of really cool looking biomes in, I am gonna pause that because I just heard a scream. Like a Leviathan scream. Like this had to have been in Below Zero, because I know it's not in here, because I've been playing this more recently. The lily pad area kind of thing. That was from the second one, right? So cool. Oh yeah, because, yeah, it was the one with, yeah, it was near the mining area, right? Cool as fuck, man. I really liked a lot of stuff about Below Zero. It just needed more. Just more. Yet again, thanks for fucking all of us, Crafton. Anyone with it, I'll say it, anyone with integrity won't buy your game. As long as you are an AI first company. I love my AI. I love AI. It will, much like the internet, I am absolutely certain that in the long arc of history, it will be one of the tools that helped free and liberate mankind from itself. However, not when it's being run by corporate overlords. For a plethora of reasons. Anyway, let me get somewhere safe here. Hello, plants. Now, let's pull this up again. I did really like this base too, though. In the last river. It was near the big skeleton, but not quite. I think I know. I mean, all of this is hopes and prayers at this point, because it's been ages. I do like the pyro coral a lot. too. That's really cool. Oh yeah, my Cyclops is named Yaga, as in Baba Yaga. I completely forgot that. Very cool, me. Very cool, me. Maybe I'll just wander around. Is there anywhere you want me to go? I'll just go. I got nothing in particular to do. I beat White out tonight. I'm happy. I'm done. I'm content. Person, you are charming. The thing about 10k hours, that's very charming. I understand. Shall I tell you how many hours my RimWorld has run? That doesn't mean I've actually played it. Of course, I've fallen asleep with it running before. It's like almost 9,000 hours. It's ridiculous. Steam, where you at? I genuinely want to know / I'm disgusted already. I'm sorry, I rounded way too far up. Round down 1,000. 8,246 hours. Obscene. 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 I mean, yeah. After a certain point, like, yeah, I'm kind of playing this the same as I always do, but not really. It may not be an arbitrary new set of rules or anything, or like a homebrew challenge, but even when you just go, well, I'm not going to build any of the places that I normally build, or just something like that, which I suppose is a homebrew challenge, but it's so basic. I love the infinite replayability. Love it. I concur about the beacons thing. It is so frustrating for me that I know that there was a point when I was playing this game, I wasn't quite there where I had the whole thing memorized, but infinitely more comfortable than I am now. Not even right now, but when I was playing this and made the long ass list of beacons that you see in front of you. It's just like, oh god, I know I remember this place. Where the fuck is it? How do you get there? All gone. All gone. All gone. And I am trying to get caught up with chat. Bear with me with everybody. I suppose I could always look at challenges, yeah. Lightside, hello. Welcome. Welcome to Nibelheim. I am Lulu. It's nice to meet you. Very, very funny. I did the make of the tee-hee. Make of the tee-hee. I really need to get rid of this shit. You're taking up 8 of my spaces, brother. Get out of here. Alright. If either of you have anywhere you'd like me to go, let me know. Because I have no... I opened this up purely on a whim, on suggestion from person. But seriously, I do want to get some of this stuff out of my inventory. Get out of here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yo.
All systems online.
Thanks for keeping it warm, mate. Oh, that's where it was. That's where it was. That's where it was. Why? I think I accidentally picked it up when I was moving shit around. I think I misclicked. Yeah. not gonna go back. That, how you say, not gonna go back. Okay, fine. Be that way. It can go over here. 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 There we go. I've never considered modding this game, no. I guess it never occurred to me that this was a moddable game. I mean, there's so many moddable games, so it's just something I hadn't thought about. That's so strange. Why haven't I? I don't know. Old person brain? Like when I think of modding a game, I think of Fallout. Fondly. Fondly. It's a great question, though. Thank you for the suggestion. Yeah, I borked up my Fallout last time pretty good too. I remember that's what made me quit playing it. This is something. Never add more than one mod at once. Like, everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Borked it all up. And I didn't want to rip it out and do it over again. So I just rage quit playing it altogether for a while. I mean, it was hardly the first time that I had played it. So it didn't really matter, but... Oh, I mean... I say this as hyperbole. I say this to be funny, haha. But also dead serious. If you're... I'll say this to cover my own ass. If you're of legal age, I mean, you're kind of obligated, you know, to have at least one nude mod. You know, if you're gonna mod your copy of Fallout, maybe you only turn it on once for 10 minutes and you go, haha, floppy dicks, and then you're done. But, like, come on. Come on. I will readily admit to having, I don't think sex mods, but sexy mods for definitely New Vegas. Grasses. You are a very specific type of person, but I'm certain they make that type of mod too. Absolutely. I mean, because, like, especially nowadays, especially now, after the explosion of Dark Souls and stuff, people want their ass beat in a game sometimes. Why not take an old standby like a Fallout, mod it? Not that you couldn't already make some of it punishing, but, like, do something else with it to make it even more ludicrously Souls-like. My chat's getting away from me because it's only showing me, like, so little. So little. So I have to keep scrolling. I apologize. I'm getting very distracted because it's so tiny. Making it difficult to read. Maybe I'll, you know what? At this point, since it's actually popping, I'm going to pop it out. I'm going to make it bigger. Bigger and wider. Phrasing. Anyway. And that's the thing, right? You get something small and stupid like that from Nexus. You play with it for 5 minutes. Either you have your fun with it, or it does something stupid and fucky, so you turn it off. And eventually something breaks. It's just always something, man. Good times. I mean, hell, you're playing a Bethesda game. You're getting a slightly janky experience anyway. And I say that with the greatest love. What a bummer. That really sucks that that doesn't work. I'm sorry to hear that. Ugh. So close, right? Yeah, so far. Genuinely, I'm not doing anything. I'm just standing here doing literally nothing. I'm not being entertaining, but I appreciate the conversation. I don't get very much of that. I'm a bit of a shut-in. As we were saying feral earlier, that applies to me too. Did I ever got rid of some of it? Not all of it. Oh, and we didn't put our boy in the all right, we gotta do that. Hang on, let me empty out the rest of the stuff first. Good luck with that. 'Cause shit's pretty full. And I'm hitting E like I'm playing Raft. It never ends. I really need to dump some quartz and some silver for the most part. Quartz and silver. Gonna be overflow. Silver with full. Oh, wait. You're empty. And you're overflow. And you're full. Everything's full. You... just fine. Here, take it. You're specifically marked overflow, so... let's go take care of our boy. With our little peeper friend. Little friend. Little peeper friend.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yo. What is up? My girl. Boop. There you go, buddy. You're so cute. Some of you guys, not so cute. You, cute. Peeper, very cute. Very cute. We love a peeper. I mean, that is the... it's fine. Recording doesn't need to understand the context of what I'm laughing at. Yeah. Oh, are you alright, buddy? Your face was sticking out of the glass. Oh, you really don't look like you're doing alright, bud. There are 3 in there. I have room. Okay. Let's... Hey. Let's break it up. Stop fucking so much. Actually, speaking of, stop fucking so much. So just you. What's the situation next door here? Do I have a... I don't have a downstairs door. I was short on materials. I have. Would be my best guess. The reason that I stay away from survival mode now. Because I have. I've played it through. I've beaten the game. I'm just having fun, you know? Where's... Didn't I literally... Wow, that must be the weed, man. Yeah, I was going over here, and there is no upstairs. That's why you were just tripped out. That's like, hey, how can... there's an upstairs. Because there isn't. Because that's the one you were just in. Relax your brain. Stop, relax, brain. Actually. I picked up 2 of you. I picked up you. So... We're separated out. I think we good. Yep. Got some babies to let out into the world. Go patrol the waters to keep things safe. Here's one of my babies now. Go be free. Go be good. Go play. Excellent. Cleaned up, finally. I have not... You're gonna have to forgive me for this one. I have not played Firewatch because I accidentally ruined it for myself by watching someone play it through without realizing that Firewatch is basically a movie. And I mean that respectfully. A very good movie. And I do own it on Steam. And I can stream it sometime. But I just haven't because it hit like a movie. And not only did it hit like a movie, but I was frustrated with the ending. I didn't realize that I wasn't really in frame here because I had sat back in my chair. That's gonna have to do. I don't dislike the ending. I want to be very clear about that. You know, it must be the gasket on this thing. I'm very sorry if that's loud when I fix the microphone like that. Yeah, it has to be the gasket. It is an old mic stand. Again, good time to remind everybody if you're having a good time. I need money for capitalism, as we all do. If you have a steady income stream, I don't. Hint. Anyway. I'm not good at shilling myself, so when I have to do that, it throws everything out of my brain. Firewatch, right. Oh no, the ending absolutely makes sense. I wouldn't say I'm frustrated with the ending in a way that, like, they did a bad job, it was poor writing, it didn't make sense, it was discongruous. Not at all. I'm disappointed in it in the same way that I would be disappointed and am disappointed and dislike the experience of watching horror movies. I love horror, but I hate watching horror movies. I will watch dissections of them all day. I will watch analyses of them all day. And if I'm with someone significant enough, I may watch a movie with them. And I do have my own favorites. For instance, I will go on for ages about Sweet Home, an obscure Japanese horror movie from 1989. I've got my vices. But by and large, most horror, not all, you come out with nothing, with negativity. It ends negatively. First of all, disclaimer, not that there is anyone in the room right now that's going to do this, but like, go ahead, call me childish, I don't give a shit. If you think I haven't heard it already, try again. Anyway, but also it's not about having a happy ending. Half of your team died. Of course there's not going to be a happy ending. But do you also have to shit on the person while they're down? No. There should be resolution that is satisfying. Instead of... And I'm not kink shaming anybody. But I personally am not a big, huge fan of, like, getting interrupted, if you know what I mean. And that's what it's... same thing, different day. Like... But on the other hand of everything, before I get caught up with chat. By the way, if you couldn't tell by now, you're right here. Chat's right here. I'm trying to think of a good example. And I don't even mean like a good example, like this is a shining example that all horror should try to emulate. Like this pattern that this movie did, emulate that, and the ending was so satisfying and it was happy, and like, no, actually it was kind of not wholly satisfying, but it didn't take whoever got through the grinder and then send them through again. Poltergeist, for instance. You can say what you want about it, and it's not super scary. But it's very good filmmaking. I will defend it as film. And I would even argue that I have some degree of chops with which to do so. But that's neither here nor there. The fact that they get some relief at the end. Yeah, no one dies, right? Yeah, no one dies in Poltergeist. But regardless, even if half the family died, the people who make it out deserve some relief. And I feel like by and large, if you don't research the film first and you need to make a snap judgment, sorry, I can't snap my fingers worth a damn. You couldn't even see that, could you? I'm just going to nope out. It's probably not worth my time. It's probably going to do less for me than I would like it to do, and trigger me in ways that I don't want to be triggered. I'm going to get caught up on chat. Terribly sorry if I talked over top of any of your points. Horror games are fantastic as well. Still kind of a chicken shit. Need to have people with me to play them. Or need to watch other people play them. For instance, who was it? I suppose it doesn't matter. All of my Silent Hill experiences the first time through, definitely watching someone else in my life playing it. Definitely. I have not played Amnesia the Bunker, I'm familiar with Amnesia. Looking now. That was horrifically terrifying. I'm so glad I didn't play that. It was bad enough watching that over the shoulder of my ex at the time. Obviously wasn't my ex at the time. Of my ex. ... Come on, man. Come on, man, you're making this difficult. I'm talking to the computer, not you guys or the game or anything. I want to go here. Please. There it is. Boop. I'm getting tangled in my wires here. Ooh, clever. Okay. On one quick read, keep in mind I'm a little high right now. And also keep in mind limited FPS game knowledge. I'm not an FPSer. I'm not. Fully admit that and could go on about that for quite a while. However, you know what this reminds me of? And perhaps done better than. Let me read this one more time. Hang on. Read it slower. Take your time. The setting of in a bunker is analogous to the setting that I'm thinking of. Continue reading. Sorry, guys. Processing is slow right now. Yeah, this sounds like a beefier, in a good way, perhaps more fleshed out, no pun intended, version of like a parallel idea to a game called Enemy Zero on the Dreamcast. Are you familiar? Totally cool if you're not. I've actually never played it. I just have way too much game knowledge. You're being stalked by a monster. Obviously, primitive AI. How do you explain the system? It uses sound. It uses a chime system. It's invisible, if I remember correctly. So the only way you know where it is either it eats you, or either you somehow trigger the chime, or you have a sonar or something. But it's not like a regular sonar. Otherwise I would have just said sonar. It's literally a chime. You mentioned the xenomorph. In some ways, was it Alien Isolation was kind of really close to Enemy Zero as well. Again, but done better. No offense, Kenji. Rest in peace, power, whichever you would prefer. Rest knowing that you made an interesting set of games. They may not have been my thing. God. D. D. Okay, hang on. I'm not gonna play this. Yeah, just... no. Don't be stupid. Just save it. I literally just saved it. Yes. Here. Not that you want this. No one wants this. Also, let's do this so I don't keep looking off to the side. Is there a problem? You're being a bit of a butt. But why, though? Alright. I think I understand why. Hang on. I don't think I can fix this right now. Ooh, actually, maybe I can right here. Well, either way, the sound is working now, yeah. Question mark? Ooh, actually, what if I do this? Okay, how about now? Part 2. Sick. Okay. Sorry about the weird size on the cam. Oh, you piece of shit. Well, either way, it's working now. Whoa. Square aspect ratio. And I haven't loaded in my assets for my background yet. So, sorry, this is good as gonna get right now. And let me move this over here so I stop looking back and forth. Although, let me put this back over here. Now that it's working. Excellent. Yeah, Xenomorph. Kenjiano. Enemy 0. Interesting setting games. Enemy 0, D, and D2 are the games that I'm talking about for anyone who is interested. If you couldn't tell from my facial expression, I'm not certain I recommend them. I recommend them like you recommend something historic, like a classic literature, classic film, something like that. But maybe not like the best classic film ever. No. Due to the FPSing, I don't think I'd be interested. Genuinely, if one were to look at my library, it's just not really my thing. I'm more of I mean, I've already played most of the ones that I have, but point and click, adventure, strategy, base building. What else you got? What else you got? What else you got? What have I streamed? So much. The Seventh Guest. This is a selection. I'm not going to read them all, of course. Beat Cop. That was fun. A Case of Distrust. The Charnel House Trilogy. Corrine Cross's Dead and Breakfast. Darkest Dungeon. Disco Elysium. Fallout, of course. We've already talked about Fallout. The Flame in the Flood, which is a fantastic game, and I should do that again. Kentucky Route Zero. Long Dark, obviously. Literally no one on earth is going to know that. So I was going to say one that I've actually streamed quite a bit. Unfortunately, I feel like it's one of those games that is not infinitely replayable. It's not like a one and done, but you can really only progress so far, and it kind of caps itself out. It's called Machiavellian. And number one, it got me because that title, you're going to make a pun like that? So good. But also is a pretty solid game. I don't know how you describe it, though. I'm going to have to look at how it describes itself. A lot of the... Excellent question. Hey, camera number two. I know I don't have a camera number two. Camera number two. Hey, other people out there in the world. This is how you get a girl's attention. That's a good question. Back to camera one. The question, or the statement was... It is a question. Statement. It's both. The FPS part of the game is minimal. Or is it just the first-person POV in general? You are a clever person. A lot of it is the POV. And what I'm learning about myself now over the past couple of years is also the synchronicity. This must be part of my specific flavor of neurodivergence. The synchronicity versus asynchronicity, which doesn't really exist in real life, is often overwhelming for me. So having things that are turn-based is calming. It hits all the control stuff for my OCD, and it's just way better. The twitchy, synchronous, react or die stuff, there's too much stuff up there that just goes, oh, okay, time to die then. So no, it's not really for me. Oh, sure. Absolutely. Well, and I know that. I knew that looking at it, that a game like that would make me tweak out. Absolutely. It's the same thing with something like Amnesia. And that, I would argue, is not so much a FPS, so much as a FPR. First person run. Run away. Oh yeah. No. Not for me. But that's also how I've learned to still be able to be culturally literate and enjoy my horror media, is through either watching other people play it or watching people analyze it. It takes care of it. It's the same thing. When I was young, my parental figure once said to me, I don't know if they still have this, by the way, but there used to be like a college channel. Sorry, I didn't want to talk while I was adjusting the microphone again. A public college channel that played stuff that was oftentimes assigned to the kids that were in the college, but anyone could watch it, sort of stuff. And sometimes it would show surgery. And this was... It was a weird time, because I was about to say this was before, like, the Learning Channel. Back when TLC was the Learning Channel. But there was a window where, like, there was several places you could see surgery like that. And as long as it was that kind of clinical detachment, that's fine. There could be a gallon of blood there, I'm fine. Now, if it's an emergency, nope. Nope, not an emergency. Must be the synchronicity thing. Oh, absolutely. And in fact, I'm curious if anybody's looked into this yet. Like, obviously I have my own biases, but I wonder if there's, how would you phrase this? If certain age groups were intentionally sculpted, or even unintentionally sculpted, through circumstance of what was hot, to be twitchier now. I'm sorry that took forever to just get out. That was a complicated thought, and I really am feeling the effects right now. And it's a brand new thought, so I feel less confident with it. Hot isn't trendy. Because I haven't put enough thought into this yet to assert any feeling towards whether this would be intentional or if it was just, oh, well, you know, this shit was cool from this year to this year, so it was a good 5 to 7 years of, if you made a game like this, it printed money. Or if you made a movie like this, it printed money. And 5 to 7 years to a child, that's formative. So are we making our children twitchier? Or is this me being curmudgeonly because I've never been twitchy? You could argue either one. And I don't think I would fault you. Found out about surgery? I would agree with that. Yeah, absolutely. I see why that auto-modded you. Don't worry, I allowed it. Eat my ass, Twitch. I believe in free speech. He's making a point. And he could have said the same thing more timely to say, like, a bunch of dead kids in Israel. Free Palestine, by the way. And I meant in Palestine, not in Israel. Although, at this rate, at the rate that they're marching into what they're marching into, I'm pretty sure if you look at Benny Nettie the wrong way pretty soon, you'll probably end up like the people in Palestine as well. Can't believe the times we live in. Yes, I can, because I'm a Cassandra, so I saw it coming, but can't believe it. There it is. There's the window. The Franz Kafka video game. Again, can't... That one, I will firmly tell camera, I cannot confirm anyone in good faith should spend money on that game. Watch a video of it. Watch a video of it. I don't have my playthrough of it up, but watch a video of it. Don't spend your money on it. Even if you like Franz Kafka, even if you like philosophy, even if you like weird ass indie games that are just bonkers, nuts, cuckoo, wild, don't spend your money respectfully. I have a feeling that I would probably like Red Dead generally. However, there was something about how they were handling something related to sex that I really didn't like. And without remembering specifically, I'm not going to make any allegations. I just remember something throwing the formula off. Because I remember hearing about the formula, watching the formula, right? Like watching people play the game and be like, huh, this does look like something I would like. I feel like I put the energy into looking into it, and I feel like I found something, and I feel like it was centered around sex. Is there rape in that game? I'll say it. Being a Rockstar game, I actually probably started off feeling negatively about it. I have beef with Rockstar. I mean, good for them. Congratulations on all your success. Oh, I'm gonna have to get in like a grandma now to see the screen. Well, there's no sound. There's no sound. I'm taking these off. And then I can put my glasses back on. After 10 hours, 12 hours, after not being in any headphones for more than maybe an hour or two for the past couple of years, that was absolute torture. Then you know what? I'd be willing to look at it again to try to figure out what it was that I was beefing on it for. I would. If given information, I'm always willing to reconsider. Always with an asterisk. I'm sure we can find something that I wouldn't reconsider. Reading chat. Maybe. I can see how that might be it. Well, that's good, though. We like that. I like that in all media. Anytime that we can beat the fuck out of the perpetrator of SA, even the attempted perpetrator of SA, beat him to a pulp. Sell popcorn. Well, that's good. And that that can easily be argued to just be effective, if unfortunate, fiction. No, that didn't need to happen to her. But two things. Number one, she's not real. And number two, sometimes bad shit happens in real life. And people then need to continue living. Unfortunately. We haven't gotten the Futurama suicide booths yet. I believe you. I genuinely don't remember because it's been such a... I mean, gosh, that game came out so long ago. Not that it's been a flash in a pan or anything. I know it's very good and it's had very long legs. Understandably. Oh, that was a game that was just... What's the word I'm looking for? Vastly overhyped. Vastly overhyped. Oxenfree. Not to change the topic, but... Sure, and that wouldn't bother me. You know, just... Not Oxenfree related, by the way, for anyone watching the recording, referring to chat. Bonin ain't gonna bother me. It's always, it's about the context. So that's just two people boning. Alright, that's two consenting adults. That's fine. Back to Oxenfree. Not that we have to talk about it. I was just grasping for a topic. Vastly overrated. I went into that with such high hopes. So many reviews had so many good things to say about it. It wasn't scary. I don't know if it was really supposed to be scary, but people were inferring that it was scary. It had maybe like 2 scares in it. And it was full of whiny fucking teenagers. Ugh. Whiny ass fucking teenagers. Cannot recommend. Oh, you need to play some more weird shit like I play, my dude. Non-gender specific, dude. I don't know jack shit about you. Dude as in everyone is dude. And I'm glad that it made you cry. Effective media. We love effective media. I wonder if I've forgotten enough of this game to play it yet. Probably not. That was an effective 10.7 hours of my life. Last played 2018, March 19th, 2018, The Sexy Brutale. Oh god, I wish I could wipe it from my memory. Just to play it again. Ugh. So good. I'm just rambling at this point. I'm filling time. Hey, I'm just filling time. I should probably change the category, shouldn't I? Being a responsible Twitch person. Look at me. I'm being a responsible Twitch person. Boom. That's high praise. I mean, it's not high praise looking at the rest of their catalog, but I also think that if I separate my personal feelings about the rest of their brands and look at what they're doing in all of the other realms, it is still effective gameplay, it's effective design, it's effective art, it's really effective sales. Like, it's not that effective necessarily means good, but I would hazard to say at least good. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever go on record willingly as a proponent of most certainly GTA. I've always had problems with GTA. However, to a certain extent, I have softened on that, but only slightly, and purely from a meta philosophical artistic level, and that's it. And that's on the best given day, when I'm in the best given mood. But yes, I will say that Red Dead Redemption has always looked and felt differently, even as an outsider looking in. As you say, more respectable. Some good games in there, man. I just became very self-aware for a moment. I just don't think anybody wants to listen to me ramble about what games I've played right now. So I don't feel that I'm being effective at the moment. So I am at your service, or I am dead air, I guess. I don't feel that I'm being effective, and I don't feel like jumping into another game. Oh, well, I could set up that in the meantime, actually. That's actually a pretty good idea. That's pretty brainless. Let's do that. Do not blast sound, please. It won't blast me because I don't have my headphones on, but please don't blast my peeps. Yep. And you, and then you. Might be loud for a second, I apologize. Should probably put them on for a second. Check all my sound. Oh, good. It didn't get rid of my settings for once. That's fantastic. What an amazing day. Oh, what an amazing day. But I don't... Is this the settings and options? Okay, well, I guess it kept everything. Well, and I do want to hear the flippers and shit. And depending on what table I play. Depending on what table I play. You might want to hear everything. Also, brother, I need you to step back. There you go. Down in front. Oh my gosh. A transformer. Obviously, you're fine. You didn't miss much. I'm glad you're fine. I'm glad that your equipment is fine. Thank you. I appreciate that. But do be safe first, okay? Let's hopefully not blast anything out, sound-wise. We'll warm up on Pinbot.
My
That's
God,
really
she's
loud.
alive!
It's really fucking loud. I think I'm gonna have to turn that down. Are you gonna... There, finally dropped. Wow, okay. I definitely need to bring that down. Hey. Is that okay? How's that for sound levels? That looked like that was real loud. Excellent. Glad. Like, how nearby is nearby when you say a transformer? Don't you outwait.
I can speak. Oh no. We need shuttle launch.
You're slipping. Whoa, that's real close. Jeez. Fairly you're sheltered, but like.
Yes. Abort. Abort.
This bitch of a tape.
Engage optical switching.
Too early. Well, I hear you. Still good. Make sure I get that shot.
Yes.
Irregular currents. I'm not sure what that says. But very sorry to hear it.
Yeah.
Makes life difficult, is what that says. Bitch. I appreciate the compliment. If you say so, I've never felt confident at this table. I just enjoy the table. If you want to see me play a table, get serious about it, not necessarily do good at it, but get serious about it on here. We'll switch to it in a minute. It's Star Trek. Next Gen. If I could only have 2 tables ever in my life, and I had to pick them right now, or even 10 years ago, I already know what they would be. Lord of the Rings and Star Trek Next Generation. Excellent tables. Excellent tables.
I can speak. Oh no.
Launch
shuttle.
Not take off the goddamn about it. Disagree with that? I mean, I lost my love for Star Wars a long time ago. Hilarious story, actually. I mean that slightly true, but slightly bitterly. Like, I started out as a Star Wars kid. Didn't want Star Trek at all. And then when I ended up working at a... I was going to say it was Star Trek. It doesn't make sense at all. At a comic shop, there's always shit on TV, you know, and it's not always shit that you want to watch either. If you're sharing a shift, maybe sometimes you're sharing TV. So whether you want to or not, you get introduced to new media. And yeah, I never looked back. Star Trek is the superior media. I say that as a nerd. Just like as a nerd. Not as like a nerdy nerd. Which I would argue that's like arguing about Sega versus Genesis now. Like Sega versus Genesis might not entire Nintendo versus Sega. Like, no one cares anymore. That's not real controversy.
Optical link.
Let's do it 1 to 2 more times. Let's do it 0 more times. much as I love this table, it's so sexist. It's so objectifying. Of its time. And before it, of course. But Yahoo! I lived for tickets. I'm not quite sure what it means. I saw something about extra ball, which...
I can speak. Oh no.
Indeed.
Launch shuttle.
I said a lot of things about the table. It'd be hard for me to repeat in full. I don't remember. But it's sexist? Aside from this? Objectifying? Question mark? Good lord, girl. You need a gasket.
Engage optical circuit.
I can definitely turn it down further. That's not a problem. Give me a moment after this game and I'll turn it down a bit further. I thought it looked quite loud in OBS. But just throwing music willy-nilly live. No chance to do an audio test on it. It's dogs!
Yes.
Live together. Pandemonium. Yes.
Partial optical link.
Actually, right there. Perfect. Use that. Let's turn it down. Maybe like this much, maybe? Maybe this much.
Mission control.
Nope. Nope.
Abort. Abort.
There you go, girl. It's my signal.
Now I see how to
Noise,
I
too.
work. Machine complete and fully operational.
Go. Again. Let's meet these stars. Sky.
I'm turning back.
Damn it! Ah. You are not moving.
Yes.
I'm from Nibelheim. That part's always been a secret.
Oh no.
Really? Really? From that shit game? crafting before, like on a bunch of these tables. I don't know. Not nice. Even though I wanted to. I don't want to resist this table so bad. I mean, if someone were to give me one for free, I would not seek one. Which is still a statement. Oh no! Tables, which I would say, thank you for your kind offer. I don't have room right now. Which is true, I don't. But like, if you have a Lord of the Rings you want to give me, I'll wait. I'll strap it to the ceiling. I don't care. You're giving me one of those. Hula! More down the middle. Actually, I did. I remember changing that. Changed it to chatting. Weird. Anyway. Absolutely. Do be safe. Again, sleep well if you're going to be able to go to sleep. And hope to see you again in the future. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm going to play a couple more games. Absolutely. Thank you so much for spending time. I appreciate it. I just got the jackpot. Alright. Wow. Done some girly titties again.
I can speak. Oh no. We need shuttle mine.
Extra ball. Okay.
Engage optical circuit.
I appreciate having to do this all the time. See, that's why. Need my extra wall. Waste it, I'm sure. So I can waste it. Let's just land lucky and get the jet. Just keep pushing myself off the board. Fine, I'm gonna play at least one game of my Star Trek. I'm gonna do it. I said I'm gonna do it. You can try to stop me, Pinbot. Barda Pinbot. It's not gonna work.
Make it so.
Make it so.
Welcome to the Enterprise.
Thank you, Captain.
Sensors are picking up a distortion in the space-time continuum.
Do something.
Sensors are picking up a Ferengi freighter in the neutral zone.
Training spears.
Cruising at warp factor 2.
Oh, he's doing so well with the ball, too. Phrasing.
Initiate simulation.
Beyond delete. Fire all weapons. Fire when ready.
Nicely done.
Phasers at ready. Congratulations, Lieutenant. Phasers at ready. Commence firing.
Sensors are picking up a
Simulation complete.
Sensors are picking up a Ferengi freighter.
Wow, that was the furthest I ever got on simulation. Holy shit.
Good luck.
I just went to another galaxy.
Bonjour, mon capitaine.
Bonjour, Q.
Q, what are you doing here?
Let's play a little game. Q, we don't have time for your games. Congratulations. What a pity.
Welcome to the Enterprise.
I'm not going to look at what I'm plunging anymore. I'm just gonna plunge. I'm just gonna play some pinball. Not gonna be tactical about it.
The kickback is ready.
Thank you, Mr.
Sensors are picking up a...
Captain, our ship is disabled. We need uranium spheres. We need them now.
Cruising at warp factor 2. Warp factor 3. Warp factor 4. Warp 5.
Get the extra ball.
That's a shame. Oh, the next
Extra ball.
Suggestions.
We could destroy the asteroids in our path, sir.
Make it so.
I'm trying, Captain.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Thank you. I'm trying, Captain. That's gonna be done.
Had you propelled the ball on the proper
Thank you, Mr.
trajectory,
Data.
you would have been rewarded.
Shoot again.
Launch a probe.
The probe has discovered nothing, sir.
Cruising at warp factor 2. Launch of Class 1 probe.
The probe has discovered nothing.
Thank you, Mr. Data.
Bitch!
Good luck.
Enough with
Launch of
launch
Class 1
probe.
probe.
Fucking probe.
The probe has discovered nothing.
Thank you, Mr. Data.
Really? Girl? Do something.
Readings indicate lock is lit, sir. Readings indicate lock is lit, sir.
Welcome to the Enterprise. Launch of probe.
Enough. I need to. I do it faster.
The probe has discovered nothing, sir.
Or like slip a bunch of times and not.
Cruising at warp factor 2. Sensors are picking up a distortion in the space-time continuum.
Dilithium crystals have been collected.
Launch
Launch of Class 1 probe.
The probe has discovered a lit extra ball.
Enterprise, the
Borg have entered Federation space. Intercept immediately. Admiral Biaggi out.
Course laid in, sir.
Engage.
Readings indicate lock is lit, sir. Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Fucking
Initiate simulation.
Brilliant. Fire when ready. Cruising at warp factor 2, warp factor 3. Sir, a strange object is dead ahead. On screen. Magnify.
Simulation complete.
Good luck.
Thank you, Captain.
Send to Starfleet. We have engaged the Borg.
Battle
Multiple
station.
times.
Commence firing. All hands, prepare for multi-ball.
The kickback is ready.
You will be assembled. Resistance is futile. Freedom is irrelevant.
Sensors are picking up a Ferengi freight.
Readings indicate lock is lit, sir.
Holodeck program ready.
I'll do better than that. Come on.
Welcome to the Enterprise. Sensors are picking up a Ferengi.
Captain, our ship is disabled. We need uranium spheres. We need them now.
The kickback is ready.
Kickback only works on the left side.
Good luck.
Enterprise. The Borg have entered Federation space. Intercept immediately. Admiral Biaggi out.
Course laid in, sir.
Engage. Cruising at warp factor 2.
Let's go down the center. There was not for it.
Welcome to the
I mean, I
Enterprise.
don't need to, like,
Launch
get
a
the
probe.
best score ever, but, like,
The probe has discovered nothing, sir. Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Evacuate all personnel. Dilithium crystals have been collected.
Five, Kadima.
Enterprise, the Borg have entered Federation space. Intercept immediately. Admiral Biaggi out.
Course laid in, sir. Sensors are engaged.
Here is another chance.
Cruising at warp factor 2. Warp factor 3.
Captain, our ship is disabled. We need uranium spheres. We need them now.
5 million.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Most gracious, Captain.
Cruising at warp factor 4. Sir, a strange object is dead ahead.
On screen. Get the extra ball magnified.
Warp factor 5.
If you do not surrender, we will destroy your ship.
We will never surrender.
Battle stations.
Fire all weapons. Commence firing.
Jackpot.
Commence firing.
Super jackpot.
All hands prepare for multi-ball. Damage report.
We have heavy casualties on all decks.
You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Sensors are picking up a Romulan warbird in the neutral zone. Sir, the Romulans are hailing us.
On screen.
We are conducting...
Shoot again. Here is another chance.
that was straight line sound. That's just such a good start.
Shoot again.
Sensors are picking up a distortion in the space-time continuum. Don't move. sensors are picking up a Ferengi freighter in the neutral zone.
Good luck. Launch of Class 1 probe.
We have luck.
The probe has discovered nothing.
Thank you, Mr. Data.
Thank you, Mr. Data. Appreciate your work. I appreciate your luck. Not brain. That's more what I was talking about. Cracked a billion.
You are an honorable player.
I'm happy with it.
Captain's log supplemental. The crew performed admirably in dispatching the Borg threat.
Why, thank you, Captain. Nice. It wasn't just the bottom this time. The bottom of the board. There we go. That's something to be okay with. I'll leave it at that. Whew. Not bad. We beat Whiteout. We had good conversations. We talked about old games. And we played some pinball. And we did better than the bottom of the board. Thanks, everyone, for coming by. I really appreciate it. I'm not sure what I'll be streaming next, or when I'll be streaming next. And unfortunately, due to the lack of executive functioning and need to just go when I feel the need to go, it won't be scheduled. But that's okay. You can still follow me and you'll get an email. Follow links to my socials. I will see you next time. I have been Lulu. This has been multiple games. The music cut out. I didn't do anything. Dramatic timing. Have a great night.